We'll do stools.
We'll do stools.
Like men, not clowns.
That's right. That's right.
I wanted the jester chair.
You could.
No,
Brains
chair,
on.
man.
Okay, you got that mic?
Yeah. Dick, talk.
There you go. These are. There you
A
go.
little low. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
I think with this head tonight.
Welcome to McCurdy's Comedy Theater.
Check.
So this is our, there's a little, I don't know what you call these, a video cast, a vidcast, I don't know.
I call this an $8 microphone stand.
It is an $8 microphone.
you gave me the broken one?
I don't know, hold it.
Don't we have people for this?
Yeah, we do. But this Carl and Chris, Carl Rimi, Chris Gorgeous were our comedians. I'm saying that because right now we are live on YouTube. This is going out. So if any of you up here in the front are sitting with somebody you shouldn't be with,
Right.
like you're
It's
fucked
just YouTube.
already.
They clap like you said Netflix. It's YouTube. Nobody's going to watch it.
Yeah, nobody's
There's
watching.
Yeah, it's going to be four.
No, there's 8 people.
You're pretty
watching
much
it.
safe.
Yeah. So the whole premise, the reason that I started, I've done a lot of these. The whole reason I do it is because over the years I found out from patrons when we talk about it, is that somehow they think that comedians are like genetically built to do this. We're like shot out of the womb this way, and it's not true. Comedians come from all walks of life, all different backgrounds, and they work very hard to become a comedian. So I just want to, let you find out who these guys are, and then we can ask some questions after it's over with. So I'll start with Chris. What was your family dynamic growing up? Mom, dad, brothers, sisters. What they end up doing? What did they do? What was that? Where?
Divorced family. Mother had like 4 husbands, so revolving carnival door of husbands going through. My father was ex-military. My mother was a police officer, actually, for a while. She was a singer at one point, like a jazz singer, it was 70s, psychedelic singer. She was actually in a band called Kane's Cousins, and they had a hit called "Take Your Love and Shove It." So you can Google that.
Where was this?
That was in Fort Lauderdale, actually. Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yep.
What's it called?
Take Your Love and Shove It.
Okay.
Dude, it's such a great
Really?
song. It really is. Why don't you take your love and shove it? I've had my fill of it. Yeah, it's boss.
I don't know if it's boss or.
You got brothers and
It
sisters?
was in the 70s, Carl.
You got brothers and sisters?
I have 5 sisters and 1 brother. 5 sisters and 1 brother. Yeah, 1 full sister, and all the rest were half siblings from other marriages.
What did they all end up doing?
One's in the military. 1 is a chronic complainer. 1 is a mechanic. The other one is a party girl, bartender chick in Fort Lauderdale, and
I hooked up with her back in the day.
and the other one lives in Pennsylvania, and she's married to a nuclear engineer.
Same question to you.
Man, mine's easy, man. Alcoholic father, left when I was like 2. Mom, revolving door, 3 or 4. One sister just got in touch with me that I didn't know we had fucking like a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah, called me up and was like, I'm looking for my mom. And I'm like, well, it's not my mom. and it turned out to be my mom.
Oh, no.
And yeah, no shit.
Wow.
I didn't even know. I'm like, Mom, did you have sex and get rid of a child? She said, no, I didn't want to say anything. I find out on fucking Facebook through a messenger.
Wow.
Yeah, no shit, dude. So we got some fun. Yeah, but then I have another half sister and then a regular sister
and where was this?
a regular sister.
Yeah.
What
Holy
city? What
shit.
city was this that you were?
I live in Fort Lauderdale.
That was Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, all around South Florida.
Okay. And the brothers and sisters. You had
Sisters, all sisters.
all sisters.
yeah,
And what did they end up doing?
One's manages a Panera. Yeah, so I got to hook up if you want to get some fucking bread, some carbohydrates, and they have kids. They all got kids and shit. I'm the only one that hasn't, fucking. The legacy stops here tonight. I'm not giving my name to nobody. No kid.
Was there anybody in your family or close to your family that was in entertainment in any way,
man.
shape, or
I didn't
form?
even know how to do comedy. I started when I was 24, and I didn't even want to be a comedian. When I was a little kid, I watched it on TV, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
But I was like, I could never do that. First of all, I don't even know if I can how to do it. And back in the 90s, I didn't even know how to do it back then. It's easier now because there's like an open mic. Like you can walk into a fucking Dunkin' Donuts and they'll have a mic there and the 5 people be telling jokes. You're like, holy shit, they're doing open mics everywhere.
So what was your thing that made you go, I want to try this?
I quit college and I was fucking broke. And I tried modeling Yeah, in my 20s.
Wow, that got the biggest
That was
laugh
the
you've had all
gayest-
night.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
I was like, I feel so fucking gay right now. Like I was walking down a runway. I was
Wow.
like, there's gotta be a better way to fucking try and make money. And so I started writing some jokes down, and then fucking got up at some club and shit the bed the first time. And like this is my first time. When you see a first time comic, I put the mic stand right there, and this is what I would do when I walked.
Nice.
So anyways, I was driving down the road, and I wouldn't even talk into the mic when I was around. And then and then I didn't realize till about maybe fucking 5 shows in that all I had to do was that. Oh, I have this hole open.
Oh man! So what was your move into comedy? What brought you there? And when you were a kid, was that anything you thought about being an entertainer?
I did when I was a kid. I made some jokes about Jimmy Carter, not dating myself. My friends thought they were funny, but I didn't do it until I was in the military, and then I got out of the military, and I did a contest for a radio show in Mystic, Connecticut, at the Mystic Comedy Treehouse, and I sucked really bad. I got beat by a guy that had stripper tassels. It was really embarrassing. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. He's like, "What do they do with these?" And I'm like, "Really? That's comedy? Is that?"
Yep.
I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have put something on my nuts. I would have done that.
How many years were you in the military?
I was in for 7 years in the United States Navy. Yep.
Oh wow!
Yep.
And
It's okay. And they paid me. And so then I got out, and I actually lied my way into an MC spot at the Prime Cut Comedy Club in East Lyme, Connecticut. I said, I do comedy, and I'll be your house MC. And they paid me in steak and booze, and that's how I started. I had 2 years as an house MC.
So hobby, like, you know, you're not, I mean, comedy takes up a lot of your time. It's always in our heads. But is there something that you're passionate about that you really like to do other than this?
Yeah, well, I'm a script writer. I do have those scripts out. I have 3 scripts that I'm working on, one for a TV show. I love script writing. I love acting. I've been in several feature films, but my passion right now, when I stopped doing cruise ships after 10 years, I was like, I want to be an actor. It was the same as comedy. I'm like, I don't know if I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. But I did comedy. I figured out how to do it, and then I figured out how to do acting. Yeah, I know. I figured out how to get paid for it and fucking fool the management and bring me in. Like, this guy can maybe do it.
So there's no like sports or anything like that anything that you just play.
No, I lift weights. Like, that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's not in a league or anything, though.
No, weightlifting league, no bodybuilding competitions. You ain't Tim Wilkins.
No, exactly.
Okay. So what? Any hobbies? Anything?
I worked in medicine. I had a real job. This isn't a real job, but I had a 9-to-5 job. I worked in medicine. I was a surgical assistant for years. I skateboard on the side. I still skate, not professionally or anything. Thank you. We do that with my feature. We go to skate parks.
I said I write scripts. You fucking woo for the skateboard. He fucking He plays with a child.
Hear?
I'm fucking writing scripts. Woo, skateboards.
Exactly.
Fucking, anybody do a slinky? Slinky. I love fucking slinky. I'll fucking clap for slinky. Fuck that guy writing scripts.
That is a wicked jealous tone you took right there.
It is.
Oh, is he skateboard old man? You skateboard, do you?
Highbrow shit. Can you do dangerous shit on a skateboard?
No,
like
I'm 53. What are you, crazy? I can't.
So you ain't sliding down fucking, the stairs, rail. And
We carve, we surf basically on the deck. No tricks.
Would you go to the top of my parking garage and go all the way?
Fuck that. Here's the thing I discovered is skating at my age. I'm old enough to skate. I'm too old to fall. That's the issue, that I cannot fall. So I got to find a place where there's not going to be a lot of falling happening. And the garage, lots of fucking falling happening down that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say that because there's kids that sneak up there and do that.
Well, they're crazy.
If stand-up comedy was not a viable way to make a living, like it is, but you could do it, but it wasn't, and you had to do something else to make a living as a professional. What do you think you would have filtered?
Dude, I would have fucking been a bartender. I would have still be a bartender. Because I already was an alcoholic, so I was good at that. I was good at drinking and serving drinks.
Oh my God, when you said that, dude, all I saw was like a flash, one of those flash guys flipping bottles, like in Cocktail.
I did. I swear to God, I was fucking good, too. I was way better than fucking Tom Cruise in Cocktail. Fucking pussy. You know, clap for that. Woo! Skateboard. I fucking flipped. I flared. Fucking. It wasn't that glamorous though, because it was at Rainforest Cafe. So that was fucking. We had to dress like a gay safari guide, so it was like I'm like flipping and shit, and girls are like, "What an idiot! It's a fucking idiot."
They're not flipping drinks; they're just flipping fruit, like bananas and kumquats and cucumbers.
So what do you think you would have done?
I would probably stayed in medicine. I would become a PA, physician assistant. I probably would have done that. Or I would have got into radio, I think. Been a DJ, host. Talk radio, not music, but talk.
I think PA would have been better, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, Justin, you can bring the house lights up just a touch, not much. I really don't want to see them.
Oh, God, that's too much. No,
A little, just a little, so we can see hands. If anybody has any questions at all for Carl or Chris, we'd be glad to take them right now. Anything at all that you're curious about? Am I seeing? Oh, yeah, right here. What ship on the Carnival?
Carnival, yeah. I did them all, man. I can't believe I lasted 10 years, brother. I had a fucking drinking problem, like literally. Like if you saw me on, people are like, "Hey, I saw you on Carnival." I'm like, I was wasted. I don't remember you. Like I'm pretty sure I was fucking hammered. I know it's sad.
But you know, there's not much. People don't
There's
realize
not much
when
to
you're
do.
on cruise ships all the time, there ain't much to do.
And it's $10 a bottle, duty free. Fucking, had to get off. I had to get off not only because they fired me. No, apparently you're not allowed to bang the guests. But
they frown on that. That's
you're
the
not.
thing. No,
You're
no.
not.
You're
You're
supposed
really
to stick
not.
to the crew. You're supposed to stick to the crew.
Yeah, you can
man.
bang, which is weird. You can shit where you eat. But you can't fucking. It's ass backwards on Carnival.
Oh man.
So.
Anything else? Yes.
What's that? I was a Navy hospital corpsman. I was stationed at the subbase in Groton, Connecticut. Thank you. And also with the Marine Corps. I was a Marine Corps combat medical corpsman.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
All of a sudden, we look like chunks.
I know. I was like, I was on a
You
boat
had a-
that had a fucking slide.
You had a question.
I was like, we fought wars, yeah, but we
I
had
was
the
in there
slide.
going,
Fucking
Jesus
it
Christ.
slid down.
Me and Carl look like a couple of idiots up here. You had a question, right? Right here. Yeah.
What's that? How do actually, man? Just follow me on Facebook. So we're gonna shoot Ghost Killers in Florida, and there's like a scene where we need a lot of people, so you can be on screen with like Jeremy Piven, you know. So yeah, so just follow me on Facebook, and I'll put out local casting stuff for stuff like that.
What we got here? Do other people think Carl looks like Matthew McConaughey? No, lady.
What?
No,
What people
you know
would
what
they
I
be?
get?
People with stigmatism?
No, I get. Fuck you, Don Rickles. All right?
I'll take that.
But way
I'll
older.
take Don Rickles.
Way older and
I'll take
less dead.
I will take Don Rickles over maybe Matthew McConaughey.
Hang on, Chris, because that is, I'm going to ask them what they think we look like. Let's see what that comes out to
I
be.
love you, by the way, Mom. I'll see you back at the house. All right.
What do you get? You said
I get Ben Stiller, I get Adam Sandler, but I also get Kevin Nealon, young buff.
Yeah,
Kevin
okay.
Nealon all the fucking time.
I'll take all three of those over Matthew McConaughey. Are you shitting?
No, man,
For you, I mean,
McConaughey.
you don't look at Matthew McConaughey.
I don't. Hey, do you want to bang? That's usually my reply. You look like Matthew McConaughey. Should we fuck?
But you got to say it like Matthew McConaughey. You got to say it like him.
All right. Maybe I should take you back to my house, man. Do a little
right, well
doggy
played.
style.
Well played.
good.
Oh, damn you, that's dead on.
Question, anything else? We got anything else
we covered it.
flipped up? No? Yes, no?
wait.
Indifferent? Yeah, right there.
Just a comment to Carl, I have jury duty tomorrow.
Dude, you gonna get a shirt? Get a shirt, brother.
You're selling
Dude,
shirts
I swear,
afterwards.
there's 2 people in the last month that fucking went there, and their pictures on my Instagram, and they're right under the sign. It says, I swear to God, and they're like, dude, I was out early. It worked they were first to get called out. So I want you to get by it, and then fucking take the picture when you're at jury duty and tag me in it. All right, cool. I'll see you out there. I'll be out there. Selling.
Anything else? One more? Yeah.
One more.
Okay, so what do you do when you're up there and
Bombing?
you don't know? Yeah, mommy.
You get the fuck off stage real quick. Show's over. Good night.
You're doing really good, and then but all of a sudden you're frozen. What do you think about to trigger you to do something
So you've frozen in that you've forgotten what to do.
You're in the middle of this role, and then all of a sudden you're frozen.
Well, usually we're rehearsred, so we have stuff. We don't think, we're not teaching algebra.
No, she means
Like we're not like, fucking, holy shit, I don't know how to do this equation. We can always move on to another joke.
One of the most interesting things I can tell anybody who's a really big comedy fan to do is to go to a club on a Friday or Saturday night and watch both shows. Because the first show, all the stuff that you think is organic and just happened right off the top of their head, because that's what pros do. They make it look easy. They make it look like they're just talking, and you will see the structure behind the comedy. Comedy is one of the most structured art forms. I mean, every word, everything we do, we labor over every word and how we do it and how we say it to make sure that everything works and is repeatable. So all this stuff that you think we're just la-la-la-ing up here doing, you know, I mean, you looked at Carl and you go, that shit can't be structured.
No, I'll add to
or
that.
Chris, you know, I mean, you know, or me.
Yeah.
You go, that can't be structured, but it is.
No, I'll add to that though. It is. But the thing is, sometimes you're more in the moment. And some comics are different than others. Like myself, I have to be in the moment on a certain bit to act it out. I don't act it out the same way. If the crowd's not giving me a lot back, there's a lot of times I'm not even moving. I'm just fucking armed, lazy on the fucking rest, just telling jokes, not even acting out the bits, because that's all the crowd's giving me. Like, you guys were fantastic tonight, so I wanted to move around for you and have fun with you guys. But when the crowd's not giving me shit, I'm not fucking giving back. So if you saw, like, I blame them.
That's him.
I blame a lot of comics like, it's not the crowd. I'm like, fuck you, dude. It's the crowd, bro. It's the crowd. They hate it.
I'm on fucking Ritalin, so I never stop. I don't
Yeah, he's always his shit.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand
Thanks
for
a lot,
Carl
everybody.
Rimi and Chris
Appreciate
Gorgeous. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, you guys were great.